I can feel the cold hand of death and the end drawing near.
Hey guys, Stockwell1989 here, and believe it or not, it's the day before Mother's Day. So, hopefully, all of you are thinking about your moms today. Alright? Think of your moms today. Come on guys. You know you want to. Is that gonna stay? Yeah, it is. Okay. I hate having to play with the camera sometimes, but whatever. So yeah, day before Mother's Day, I'm actually going out right now to grab my mom's gift I ordered. So that's gonna be nice. She's gonna love it. But let me see here. Thank you for the support for my last video. I wasn't expecting everyone to respond so nicely to a vlog with the views. Really, I was not expecting that, including after so long of no one watching my videos. But apparently, you know, you guys just needed to see my face. Who knew? But on a side note to that, I actually got a few emails during the night, because when I uploaded that, it was like around 1:30 in the morning. So throughout the night, I had people sending me emails asking for some advice. And I'm normally not the type of person that gives out advice. Well, I used to be, but not anymore like nowadays. But it was about relationships. And I was like, God damn, when did my channel become a relationship channel? Because I sure didn't want that. But we're going to answer two of them that I was reading early this morning. I'm going to summarize it, so don't worry about it. I'm not going to be like looking at the phone while I'm driving. But the first question was, Kyle, you said that your 2 girlfriends cheated, right? How do I know if my girlfriend's cheating? And what should I do? Well, how do you know if she's cheating? Alright, well, is she paying attention to you? Is she being irritable to you? Or, like, have you guys fought a lot recently over stupid things? You know, stuff like that. But, on a side note, do what I did. Just ask. You know? If you have people coming up and telling you, hey, you know, your girlfriend's cheating, blah, 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 blah. You're not going to know if she's cheating or not for sure if you just don't go up to her and ask. Alright? You can go up to her and be like, hey, how is the relationship going? Like, where do you see our relationship right now? Be nice about it if you're too afraid to ask her up front. You can always go around the bush. There's nothing, you know, against the rules of love, because there are no rules of love. You either love the person or you don't. Okay? It's one or the other. And a lot of people, you know, take that for granted because they don't think about what they're gonna say before they say it. Okay? And that's something that can hurt you in the end. And I say it can hurt you in the end because that's just how it is. Like, people will hurt you for no reason. Just because they know they can. If you're a good person. So, how do you know she's cheating? Like I said, just ask her. It's one of the best sure ways to know if she's cheating or not, is if you just ask her. Right? How do you... Well, what do you do after you find out if she was cheating or not? That's really up to you personally. I can't tell you how you're gonna act. I know when I found out, both times, I was pretty pissed off. And you gotta keep your emotions down. Alright? You can't jump... Like, you can't jump at her throat because of it, okay? Like, it could have been something that you did or something you lack to do, you know, in the bedroom. Hate to say it, but sometimes that's part of the reason. Or it's just your personality and you showed your true colors. Like, maybe you were a nice guy at the start, you treated her really nicely, and then you turned out to be an asshole and you showed your true colors, and then she just naturally found out, hey, you know, this is not the kind of guy I want to be with, so I'm gonna look for another guy. That's something you gotta, like, understand. Maybe it's your fault. Okay? In both of my situations, it wasn't my fault. Okay? including the second one where we lived in different states and she needed someone who could actually be there for her. I'm not going to hold that against her. I couldn't be there for her. Okay, that was my fault for not being able to be there. But then again, we understood the problems of a long-distance relationship. So again, that's kind of up to you. I can't tell you how you're going to act. Alright, that's up to you. Like, you're going to find out how you're going to act regardless, because it's going to be you. If you're more of the aggressive type, I would say take hold of your emotions and prepare yourself for the truth if it is. Okay? Now, the other question I had was if there was anything that I could have changed in my relationship, what would it be? Because, alright? Because this guy knows his girlfriend's cheating. And he broke up with her. And he wants to know, should he take her back? Now, this I can actually tell you I have some experience in. The first ex I had, she cheated on me a few times, and the few times I found out, I took her back. We had our separation time where I left her alone, and she realized that what she did was stupid, and she wanted to come back into my life, so I let her back in. Alright? Now, this is where I'm going to say I wish I didn't do that. Alright? Because if she cheated on you once, there was no love there to begin with. Alright? Like, if you're that easily replaced, who's not going to say that she's going to cheat on you again? Alright? Unless you know for sure she's not going to cheat on you because you guys are moving away from the person or whatever. You know, there's always going to be that small tiny chance she's going to cheat again. And you got to prepare yourself for that. And honestly, I knew the chances of her cheating again, and I still took the chance of taking her back 3 or 4 times. No, 4 times. Before I completely broke up with her on the 5th time. I was like, no, that's it. I'm done. Like, I'm done with the bullshit. I'm done with you saying you're sorry and then you crying your eyeballs out because you're so upset that you screwed up everything. And you know, I'm giving you my life lessons. You can learn from it and take it with a grain of salt. For the simple fact that, you know, if you're that easily replaced by someone else, then she didn't really love you, or he didn't really love you, because that's how it is. Like, you either take them back and you know that they might cheat on you again, or you try to be like friends and say, hey, you know, we know this didn't work out, but let's try and be friends. And if you can't be friends because you're still emotionally attached, it's probably best if you don't talk to each other, like, at all anymore. Like, if you're still physically or emotionally attached to her in that way and she doesn't feel the same for you, or vice versa, if you still have feelings for him and he doesn't give 2 shits about you, then, you know, that's nothing you can do. That's my 2 cents. If someone cheated on you, I sure as hell would not want to be the person to tell you that she might cheat again, because honestly, you gotta look at it this way. If she cheated on you, or he cheated on you, right? Either or. And you guys broke up. What's not going to say that when they get into another relationship that she's going to cheat on that person, or he's going to cheat on that person? And it's just a never-ending vicious cycle. And that's why most of the time cheaters live alone. And then the good people like me, you, or, you know, a lot of people out there, we get screwed by it because then we're just emotionally scarred to say fuck relationships, because we can't trust anyone. And I'm not saying that's like a permanent thing, like, I'm over my relationships, and I'm not talking about it because I want to. I'm talking about it because it's as a good reference, because people are asking me a question and I can give you some of my life experience from it. Alright? But with that said, you guys have to understand that if someone cheats on you, there's no guarantee they're going to stay with you. There is no guarantee. And that's the bad part about it. Because if life had a guarantee for everything, we wouldn't need a backup plan. And your backup plan most of the time, if you do find out someone's cheating, talk to your friends. Talk to your family, because they're the ones that are going to be there. Your true friends and your family are always going to be there when you need them. And they'll be the ones to make sure you don't go into rebound mode because of it. And if you're in that state where you're going to go into a rebound mode, don't. If you're going to have to rebound to make yourself feel better, just remember, what is in it for you in a relationship? What do you have in common with that person that you're going to be in a relationship now with? Because you're in rebound mode. If you guys have nothing in common, then you shouldn't be in a relationship. If you guys have no common interests, you shouldn't. Now, just because I'm saying this doesn't mean that, this is how it is. There are tons of loopholes everywhere that people can be like, oh, but this can happen and that can happen. Yes, it can. Okay? At the same time, though, you have to understand that most of the time, once you cheat, you find out who you really are. You're someone who, for the most part, doesn't know how to love correctly, or just has no sympathy for love. Okay? And besides that, that's all I gotta say. Hope everyone enjoys their Mother's Day weekend. I'm going to be working all weekend, so that's why I'm making this video during the day before I work all day tomorrow on Mother's Day. So, she'll be getting my present before I leave for the morning. But, till then guys, Stark will sign out. Love you. Peace.